last you ran that cock in your face, you fucking faggot, I'm gonna come over there and baby powder your ass and spank the shit out of you.
Hi there, ladies and gentlemen, men and women, boys and girls, people from all over. It's time once again for that guy I fondly refer to as Mr. Personality.
I'll spank you so fucking hard your mama blush, you piece of shit.
Mr. Warmth.
Are you ready for me to come over there and take a big old shit right on your chest?
The all-around winner for the Mr. Congeniality Award and your good neighbor.
You stupid motherfucker. Nice beard and pussy you got there on the front of your face. I'll fuck the shit out of that hole, too.
That's right. Time for JD.
JD Live here, Mobster Boss Radio. We are back. Sonnie coughing in the background.
Oh, man, I got choked on my coffee, man. I thought I blew it all over my screen just now. That's nice.
Yeah, okay, we're back again. We did a show just before this. I know nobody's going to see it because I just removed it from the thingy-ma-bob. And we'll just start over. You know, sometimes errors happen. I actually think it was probably my error this time as opposed to Spreaker.
I don't know. You know, Spreaker's had, if you look at their forums, they've had tons of technical problems lately.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe that's what it is. But we're back here, and what we were doing was we were going off on certain people just creating accounts and the way the ranking system works.
We don't get it.
We don't get it.
And I know Tiny's in the room or listening, and I was using his show that he's got up there as an example. Yep. And it's no cut against Tiny. I just don't see how a show that has had 3 broadcasts in 8 months can even be anywhere.
Yep, I don't get it either.
I don't get that, and that's my point. It's no cut against Tiny. We like Tiny, and I think his other shows are good shows. But I don't understand why that would be the case. And we did talk to the Spreaker people about it, and they're working on it. But that's what they say about everything. They're working on it.
And that's fine. I just don't understand. They're working on everything. They go off. Or pardon me, they've got the popular shows on the front page, and if you look down the popular shows, I guess I'm just trying to figure out how they're popular. Who are they popular with?
Correct.
You know, one of them is, you know, we love Don Landworth to death. He's a great guy. He's a staff member on Spreaker, and he's on the main page under the popular doing business updates.
Well, and
now,
I think in that respect with Don's show, and I'm not kissing his ass, but I think with respect to Don's show, he is staff. He's got a lot of time, effort, and his time equates to a lot of money, and I think that he's afforded that privilege.
And that's fine and dandy. But, you know, if you can do that, if you can take a staff member or somebody and put them up on the main page like that, I'm guessing that's pretty much what they've done with everybody else up there. So if you're a Spreaker user, not part of the popular on the front page, and you're actually paying a subscription every month like we are, honestly, doing some decent shows, coming on here, working your ass off, and you're getting the listens and the plays, you're not going to be rewarded for that.
You're right. I mean, I'm not. Maybe our numbers are low. I don't know, but I honestly don't think so. I know we seem to blow out of the water. We average like on 30 days. I think our TTSL right now for the past 30 days is a little over 4,000 hours. Right. I just can't imagine where we would be. Yeah, it's 43 and some change, 4,300 and some change hours, and we do a show once a week. Sometimes Lester comes in, puts a show on. Guy comes in and puts a show on, and we get a lot of listens on all of our stuff. We get more listens than a lot of people do, and I don't understand how this kind of thing works when you look at a show that's on the popular and they've got 90 views with 15 downloads.
I'm curious about this. Is Tiny on Skype? He's in our chat room. I wonder if he can get on Skype and talk to us.
Yeah, maybe he knows more than we do.
Maybe we just ask him, say, hey, you know, in comparison,
how does this work?
Tiny, if you can get on Skype, we'd love to have you on the show. Maybe you can explain where...
Yeah, and we're not taking a shot at you,
no,
Tiny.
Not
at
all.
We don't want you to get that idea.
No,
we're just using that as an example.
And, he's up there with one of his shows. And I know Tiny, he's a good friend of ours, and I don't think that he would lie to us or lead us astray or anything like that.
No, not at all.
We pimp him on the show, and let me see, conversation. Let me add. He just logged in, so he heard my request.
Correcto mundo, man. I think I heard somebody.
Tiny?
Yeah, you heard me.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
You and Sonny have the same thing. You sign on.
Yeah, I did. But I had an excuse this time.
That's true.
I spit coffee all over my screen just now.
Oh.
No, I have wake-up phlegm.
Okay. Tiny, I've got a question for you.
Go ahead.
We love you around here.
Yeah.
We mention you every time at the beginning of the show. Big Tiny's Oldies and More.
And I do the same for you guys.
Right, exactly.
We know that.
Now,
and so don't get the idea that this is a shot at you. We're just trying to figure something out.
Do you think?
Okay, go for it.
Do you think that our show would be one that would be popular and on the front page, as opposed to what else is on the front page?
Personally?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd say yes, because I do like some of the stuff you guys do.
Okay. And you could say no. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
and
not going to hurt.
Some of the stuff you do, I'd say no with, but in general, I'd say yes.
Well,
but in general, when we always get 300 to 400 listens per show,
and that's unique.
And our
So we don't
uniques
count
are right
plays.
up there within 10% of our numbers usually, and our listen time is
a popular show.
That's correct.
Like my uniques are only like in the 70s or 80s, but my plays are on the same day too.
Yeah. Okay, but let me ask you something though. The show that showcased of yours on the popular page, you've broadcast 3 shows in 8 months.
Right, but my Oldies and More show has over 5,000 followers.
Got you. Okay, but your Oldies and More show is not there.
I don't know why they're not doing that.
That's what I don't. That's what we don't understand. Of all the shows of yours that they put up there, they put up the comedy one, which doesn't get fucking plays. If anything, they need to put your other one up there.
And your other one up there is you got 5,000 followers due to the fact that the other one came up there. Now we know the new sign-up deal that took place a couple of months ago, and yours and everybody else's followers went crazy because you're going to get follows just when somebody signs up for an account.
Well, what's nice about that too is every time I go live, I get 5,000 emails sent out.
No, exactly. I agree, and I'm not begrudging you that. I'm just trying. We're trying to figure out how a show like you, the one that they feature of yours, can broadcast 3 shows in 8 months. It gets shit for listens.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, it gets shit for listens, nothing, but it's up there. Then we have other shows. Susan Powder, who I just love. I think she's great. She's got a free account.
I think she's a he-she.
No. I actually met her and when she lived here in the Dallas area. But my point is, she doesn't have the followers. She gets quite a few listens, I think, but she cannot have the listen time, and she's constantly right up there, and I don't get that.
It's probably her name.
I think and maybe that's part of it.
And also, I guess, Tiny, is there something that you know about it that you can't say on the air?
I know nothing about it. I have no clue why they do that. I even emailed Francesco with some screenshots of what Mr. Torres was doing in the chats.
Yeah.
And I got a 0 reply.
Like
they don't give a flying shit.
It's because the fucking Italians, they don't give a shit.
And I think that there's a I honestly think that this. I better not say that.
Say it.
But no, I just think that there's some kind of a resentment between the European people. The United States people have embraced this, and we are of a natural competitive nature. And
believe it or not, about 60% of my listeners are from the UK.
Okay, but I get that because they are really pumping the UK to try to get new signups there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't understand. They brought Don Landworth into the mix with because of his. I mean, this guy's got just a stellar background. So they bring Don Landworth into the mix to try to integrate and this into the United States. And Don has given them a lot of insight. It looks to me like they just. I don't know this. I don't have anything to base this on. It just looks to me like this guy's probably got a ton of ideas, and they're stuck back in their old ways.
It's very possible, Sonny.
And I just can't imagine. I mean, it makes it. We were all under the impression that they were going to move their headquarters to San Francisco, right?
Yeah, from what I understand, it's in San Francisco.
Yeah, and it just makes you wonder what this was all about. I mean, why would you integrate it to the United States? Is it because maybe there's a particular owner that wanted citizenship? I don't know.
Well, has Spreaker been sold? Because that was a rumor going around, too.
I don't think so. I know that, but I'm just saying, I just don't understand. I don't get it, and I'm just asking questions. That Get Satisfaction page. I listen to that. I just think Tanya has a canned answer for everything.
That's what I figured too, because I've watched that Get Satisfaction too, and I actually posted something yesterday. In response to one of her comments about Mr. Pollock, I says, I have no problem with his freedom of speech, when he comes into my chat, if he opens his big mouth the wrong way, I just say goodbye, and I ban him. I banned him 18 times. But what my problem with him is, coming under other people's logos, I guess that he was using my logo, he used your logo he's used Lady Cobra's, he uses B97 FM Radio's logo, and he comes into people's chats. Well, and that's the wrong part. You want to come in and be an asshole, fine.
Hello?
Come in, be an asshole.
Be the asshole you
do
are.
it under your own
right?
name.
I think Skype had a hiccup or a burp there for a second. You guys still there?
Yeah, and do it under your own name.
So what was the deal from Tanya that you...
Sorry. She says, we're looking into the issue and we'll deal with it. And then I said, yeah, right. It's a canned answer. Like, we're looking into the issue. Okay, look into my asshole. You'll find more answers.
But let me ask you, though. When you said something about freedom of speech, did she mention something about that?
No, I was reading between you and what you and Crazy Old Man were doing.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. Oh, I know which one you did. Yes. And I was just trying to make the point that freedom of speech, since you're on a privately owned server, is exactly what the owners of this site and everything allow you. And I remember that deal because, see, I've heard them talk about freedom of speech, but there was no freedom of speech when Caden Cowger show was pulled down, when there was some disparaging comments that he made. He's a very popular young teenage guy that has a lot of political views who I don't understand, but it doesn't matter. But they talked about freedom of speech, and all of a sudden it's like it's selective. Well,
you guys are up on the terms and conditions of Spreaker, aren't you?
Absolutely we are. We read them every day.
If somebody comes into your chat and makes threats, is that a violation of the terms and conditions?
Well, that's not only a violation of terms and conditions. Are you talking about physical threats of harm?
I'm also talking about threats of viruses in your computer and having somebody hack your account.
I don't know about the I think that's something that the management of the site should take care of and get rid of that person. But now making threats of physical.
He's got my logo.
I think the terms of service says threats of physical harm, and usually, even with law enforcement, it's usually you can threaten people. You can't threaten physical harm.
Correct.
You can threaten to come over and piss on someone's yard, but you can't threaten somebody to come over and beat their ass.
That's correct.
Look at your chat, JD. He's got my logo and he's using my name.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's just a kid, man. I don't know what to say about that.
There's a kid with no fucking life.
I absolutely agree with you. and that's what they get when they well, I really have no room to talk about this. Because before I failed to enforce a lot of my rules just because I wanted to let the people that, like in my game, let them kind of have some freedoms and take care. And things have blown out of proportion now to where it's like 3-year-old conversations. So I don't really think it matters about an age anymore. And now that I have decided to, with the help of my other admin, for example, to go in and start enforcing my rules more. Oh, people don't understand that. That's terrible, and they start talking about this freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is exactly what the owner of the website and the server and the domain name, whatever, is exactly what he or she or they allow in their deal. And so that's the same way with Spreaker. Spreaker's obviously not going to touch anything unless they think they can get some big press out of it by this kid, Caden Cowger. He's gotten a lot of national and international press because he's a 14-year-old with these huge Rush Limbaugh political views, and that's fine. So he gets a lot of press, and I think Spreaker actually pulled that one show down that made the news to get attention in the news, to get more people to come over.
Yeah, well, they're going to get the wrong attention if some people keep up what they're doing. They're going to get the wrong attention that they want. What
do you mean?
In other words, if this kid actually causes problems, or he actually makes a physical threat, they're going to have attention, but it's going to be by not doing what they're supposed to do according to the terms and conditions.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
If somebody gets a lawyer involved, Spreaker's in a world of shit.
Yeah, everybody likes to, and I'm not saying you said anything bad here, but people talk about getting lawyers involved. Most of these people can't afford to pay for an account. How are they going to afford to pay for a lawyer?
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah,
like I said, the only thing that, like he did in your chat, he uses my name and comes in, and that pisses me off because I don't go into people's chats and cause trouble. I go into people's chats to have fun, listen to their shows. Mm-hmm. And now I'm doing certain things so people know if it's me or not. And the people that I let know, they know what to do to find out if it's me or not. And I will let you guys know after we're off the air what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, we would know. See, we've been around
what I do is I click on
the
name when he comes into my chat. Like when he come in on the B97 FM, right? Mm-hmm. Immediately I clicked on B97 FM, and there's no shows in it. B97 has got shows all the time.
Right.
As soon as I see there's no shows created, I know it. I know it's the troll.
Right. Well, and that's what people need to do. If they see somebody like that, just click on their deal. And if it doesn't go with what you've been seeing with those people, like us, for example, if somebody comes in as us, and rather than just go use the ban button, which I think, by the way, was a terrible mistake of Spreaker, but if rather than just use the ban button, click on it and see if there's 3,000 or 4,000 followers. And if it isn't,
I got taken by him the other day. He actually had me believing it was somebody else. He come under Lady Cobra's name, and I didn't see it at first. One of my listeners in the chat saw it and said, "Tiny, check it out." Right? He did something that he shouldn't have done. It just did it wrong. And then I checked it and said, "Oh, that's right. Okay." And then I went and then goodbye.
Right. Well, but see, you're a grown man. You would know whether that was her or not.
Now I know what to look for.
But regardless of that, I think she's been a listener of your shows for a long time. Yeah.
And you guys too.
Right. And my point is if we come in,
she's a fan.
I'm sorry.
She's a very good fan.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying, though. So you would know that would not be her saying stuff like that.
I know she wouldn't come out with off-color words like that. Like last night when he was using my account on my logo, right? He come in. I was into a chat with Lee, and he come in using my logo and my name, and he says, "Tiny, if you report me to Spreaker, I'm going to put a virus in your computer and have Nick Shot hack your account. Now, why would I be saying this to myself? See, now he's in your chat on the B97. See?
That's all right. That's okay. You know what? And it's fine. We don't even care. You know, I don't. Do you, JD?
No, I don't. The main issue is not with him. The issue is with Spreaker.
Yeah, Spreaker's not doing their job. Now,
No.
Lee made a comment last night, which I thought was funny as
IP ban
hell.
the motherfucker, or only give people one account per fucking IP. It's as simple as that.
Right.
You know, there's so many benefits to doing that. You know, you limit an account to 3 IPs or something like that.
Now, Lee made a comment last night in the chat. It was funny as hell when I was at his show. He says, I know a guy that would kill somebody for a 6-pack. So I typed back, I said, tell him I'll buy him a 24-pack.
No,
Well,
it's just,
I was just joking with him, though.
you know, Spreaker
Right.
just needs to get their shit together is all it is.
I agree.
You know, the issue that they've got now is that I think they've got a website, and people are starting to pay for subscriptions, and they're like, you know, okay, let's just sit back and just collect the check now.
I think if you're going to have a free show, it should be 30 minutes, even an hour tops, right? 30 days max. Then you either buy it or you're gone.
A free show should have a limit on chat, I think.
You know, give them 30 days as a free show, and that's it. Goodbye. Now you either pay for it or you go bye-bye.
Wait a minute. What'd you say, JD?
I think that the chat should be limited to people that pay for a subscription.
Wow, you just gave me an idea for my game.
Ah.
There you go.
Oh, that is a good idea.
I went into your game, Sonny, and it was so confusing. I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, well, did you read the forums?
No, I just wanted to try to play the game, and I got totally confused.
Yeah. Read the forums. You'll learn all about cock. Apparently, I have a lot of gay people that play the game.
Oh, they're just savages. Oh, son of a
No,
bitch.
you know, well, no. And I say that in a joking way. It seems like when people run out of insults, he sucks cock, dude. You know, and these are grown men, grown women.
Yep.
I don't get it.
I would just type it. Obviously, you've mistaken me for somebody who actually gives a shit.
Gives a shit, right?
All right. Well, our 20 minutes is up. We're way over. We're at 22 minutes, and that's all we want to do is come on here and.
All right. Well, when you take me off air, then I'll let you know what I'm doing so that you know it's me.
Okay. Sounds good. Thanks, Tiny.
All right.
See you, bye. So I think we've established that Tiny's done nothing with the show. He knows fuck all about what needs to be done or anything like that.
Yeah, no, and I absolutely agree that.
Oh, Ann keeps saying in the room, Ann Chapman, she's live tonight.
She plays some pretty good mixes.
Okay.
I listened a little bit the other day. Lester came along, and I told him he needed to curtail it, and he did.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to check out your show. I stayed home from work this evening because I got a sick daughter tonight, so just got to kind of stay with her for a little bit. But I'll definitely check it out. I don't know if I'll check it out live, but I'll check out the recorded show. Lester might be around here.
You know, I tell you what'd you think about Lester's new haircut and cleaning himself up? He got a manicure and all that stuff. What happened to him?
I don't know. I want to know what happened to the $150 that was in my account that went missing, though.
There you go. You know, we told him that he could use that for necessary things, right?
Yeah.
For us. And apparently he thought that this cleanup thing was, there you go. Now I get it. He got a haircut. He shaved off that old nappy beard, and he got a manicure. Mm-hmm. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's on it.
You know, I think he's got a woman.
You think so?
Must be. Has to be something like that is what I'm thinking.
Okay. Well, Ann said she's on in an hour and 10 minutes. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to listen in an hour. Sorry to change the subject there, Sonny.
It's okay.
But yeah, no, I think we're done with our show. We're 24 minutes in. We'll try to do a show tomorrow. What are we going to do it on? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. But we'll try to throw something together for you guys. Know you've been wanting it. You've been wanting
You
it.
think they have?
We'll give it to you. Yep. JD
All right.
and Sonny, can I say something about my show in chat? Yes, go ahead, Tiny. Go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Say everything that you want.
In the meantime, I think we're going to log off. What the hell happened on your end, Sonny? Hello? I think we lost Sonny on the other end. Hello?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we lost you.
Oh, sorry about that.
What'd you do?
Oh, I fucked my microphone up, and I hit a goddamn thing, and it just what fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. All right, well, we'll be back tomorrow, and we'll try to do a show for you guys tomorrow. We'll give you one.
Absolutely.
Whether it's us or Lester, somebody will be on tomorrow. Maybe Guy Shea even. You never know.
Yeah, and Guy Shea, if you hear the show, I call us.
We miss you.
We do.
All right, take care.
Later, my niggas.